And we're live. But you know what? I do want to play Trogdor. We're fucking playing Trogdor. The countryside, burninating the peoples, burninating the peoples, and the thatched roof cottages. Squidly versus Meadly. I am. And the Trogdor comes in the night. I also come in the night. And in the day. Hello, welcome to the stream. This is totally the first time I've attempted to stream today. I'm not at all currently unlisting a video. Yeah, so you live and you learn. You live and you poop, hopefully, and if you don't, you should see a doctor. I
knew somebody in college who only pooped once a week.
That's crazy. if I go without shitting for like 2 days, it will like debilitate me. So, hold on. I need to fucking post new links and all this shit. So share. No, not trying to fucking embed a post. What is this, MySpace?
Am I in your top 8?
Why isn't it just giving me a fucking link? Oh, maybe I could also just right click and copy URL. I am also having frame drops with this different codec and streaming at a lower bitrate, so whatever, fuck it. Fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
But yeah, since this is the first time I have attempted to stream today.
Yeah, I've been here the whole time.
Yeah, and go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up? I'm Kay. I'm just some mostly dude. Okay, thanks.
Is Trogdor non-binary?
I mean, to answer
ask the question, Trogdor was a dragon man, or maybe he was just a dragon, or maybe he was a man, but he was still Trogdor. I think Trogdor is non-binary.
Very good. leave the stream, doo-dah. And back to potato stream, doo-dah.
Uh,
I'm watching this shit live, doo-dah.
Doodah. But yeah, okay. How much should we talk about work drama of which, for reasons we work at totally different places? Correct. Anyway,
I see the problem is that the work drama that I want to get into is far too specific, and also, real G's moving silence like lasagna.
yeah, but I'm talking about the thing with me this week.
Oh, that girl, what?
Oh man.
Like, girl, what? Like, this is the second time you'd have told me about you getting mixed up with somebody who you had no business being mixed up with. This one makes even less sense. The first one I could, like, if I took off my glasses and got really drunk, then I could see it, but that's about it.
Okay, so okay, I mentioned, and hello, no slenders, how you doing? So I remember like I said in a theoretical stream of which did not happen, that I fucked up my knee, right? And actually, I think that might have been before you even joined the theoretical stream. That didn't happen, and so I fucked up my knee, right? And well, I've been needing to use a cane because that is what happens if you fuck up your knee, right? And so I have been needing to use. This is the place I've been trying to go to. Isn't that like the most beautiful fucking tornado that you've ever seen?
That looks oddly liquid. I don't know how else to explain it.
Oh no, I absolutely understand what you mean when you say that. That's funny. But yeah, so I've been using a cane to walk, which means I need to use the ADA door to access buildings. The people at the building of which I work at, which is not the building that Kay works at all.
You
And
keep pushing that point, and it's gonna sound like you're trying to make it seem the opposite.
It's the joke. Anyway, so I mean, I'm personally fine with.
We don't have to name names.
Anyway, so I am not the only person who uses a cane at my workplace. In fact, let's say there are more than two, and I am a bearded queer person using a cane, temporarily, mind you. I'm not always using my cane. Oh my god, fuck. And the people at this building, they don't activate the button. Instead, what they do is they press a button on their desk to open up the door whenever they see someone coming by to use it who needs it. I have verified this, by the way.
That is very against the ADA. Good God.
Yeah.
What in the mother may I?
Oh, fuck.
Bye.
Oh, fuck. No! Dude. If I healed... Okay. I haven't played this game in multiple weeks, so my my reflexes is gonna be trash for a second. But so yeah. I verified this because like there has been times where no one was at the front desk and it didn't work. And then every time I have used the door since using the cane, regardless of if the people at the front desk are talking to someone, they will make eye contact as the door opens. They will be talking to someone and then they will look in my direction as the door opens, which is strange. Why are you looking at me if you don't need to do something that involves me to open up the door? You know? And anyway, I brought this up to someone who is also a bearded queer person and non-binary, blah 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 blah. Their social security number is never mind. So I love that joke so much. And so I get called in for a meeting, and they're like, "Hey, we received a report that you cussed out one of the people in the front lobby," and I'm like, no. And
That's one of those things of hi, I don't know if you're new here, but I'm not liable to crash out at my job.
I mean, here's the thing. I have come close to doing that twice, but that was after like years of bullshit. Now, again, I can be quick-tempered. It is specifically only regarding stuff of which is like long occurring issues, you know. So I'm just like, yeah, and I straight up say to the big boss, Metal Gear, hey, I know that I'm you're too good at that.
I'm trying to sneak around.
But they keep hearing the sound of my thick, dummy thick ass cheeks bouncing.
But I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
You are too good at that. But yeah, so and anyway, long story short, like, okay, I say to the big boss, like, hey, you know, I know I'm new here, because I played it up there just because the big boss is a queen, and we'll leave it at that. I like him a lot, but so I said, hey, you know, I'm new here, and I understand that my word may not mean much because you don't know me from Frank. Who's Frank? Good question. Why do I keep going into the wrong fucking portal? Anyway.
Because you're also trying to tell a story at the same time.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I love specifically James Hetfield skins in Fortnite being extra sassy. It's really funny. Because then there's that Metallica song that they changed the lyrics to, so then he's like, Lars is gay. Rob is gay. Kirk is gay. But the gayest is James. Yeah, that's my James Hetfield impersonation. I'm not good at it. Anyway, so, God, I keep getting fucking turned around. Tornado. Anyway,
save right here before.
No, I can't because there's no fucking bonfire.
Oh well, that's homophobic.
Yeah. For what it's worth, like I understand like save states would make this game trivial. Uh, but yeah. So then like I bring it up to another coworker who is the bearded the other bearded queer cane user who literally that week I asked them, "Hey, have you ever noticed this thing with the front door?" And it was like they felt immediately validated because they gaslight the shit out of people when they asked them about it. And they were like, "Yeah, that was me who cussed them out." And I'm like, "What? You look totally different. You, you wear dresses and you have white people hair and are white." I wear the same black jeans and hoodie every day. And I'm like 8 inches taller than them. How does this mistake get made? Maybe it's homophobia. Fuck off. Oh my god. Ah! Stop it. Why does that hurt so goddamn much? Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck. Yeah, so I feel like I bounced off this like 8, 9, 10 times or something. And that's the first time I've ever killed them. I don't know what to do after this. This looks fucked. This is like I feel like I'm on my way to finding King Kai. Took the wrong left turn on the snake God, what's it called? The snake something?
Snake Way.
Yeah, Snake Way. Yeah. I haven't watched Dragon Ball related anything in forever.
I recently rewatched DBZ Abridged.
It makes me sad that they didn't do Boo Saga, but I understand.
Yeah, no, I watched a like direct or creators react thing, and they said that there was a part of them that wanted to, but they felt like it would have been more of a cash grab than actually doing it. So they did some of their favorite parts from the Boo Saga in their style for somebody else reviewing the Boo Saga, just to dip their toes a little bit.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Hey,
and
Lionheart, please let me know how the volume between our voices sounds, by the way, because I don't listen to my own streams. But I listened back to one of my 2K streams and I'm like, damn, my voice is being drowned out by all that music and no one told me. Love that. Sorry. But continue, please.
But yeah, they by the end of the series, they had mastered the switch between parody and serious homage.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because, not gonna lie, their rendition of Gohan going Super Saiyan 2
is
Funimation who?
Yeah, it's like way more emotionally gratifying, honestly. Yeah, what the fuck?
Girl,
Is there anything to do over here?
Can you teleport out?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I was gonna say, because you look like you're in the abyss.
The other person's volume is very low. Oh, that is interesting. Okay.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I say my gain is up pretty high.
Yeah, but my settings has desktop audio to be like much lower.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say because I could get closer to my mic, but
Yeah, no, you're actually like very loud to me. I actually had to turn it down for my end, but yeah, no. Let me know if it's more balanced or if I overcompensated. Which is something. I mean, I've never overcompensated for anything.
y- I reserve all commentary.
uh.
Hmm.
All right. Lionheart says it's good now. So yeah, perfect. Yeah. So yeah. We plan on having a joint meet and greet with the big boss, just so I could get this shit off of me completely. Because as a new person, I'm more disposable. Um and just also to be like, hey, can this get addressed? Because like
I
we
didn't crash out, but also, can this be fixed?
yeah, can that be fixed? Yeah, exactly. Like
It's like while we're on the subject, though, it's funny that you bring it up.
yeah, like I don't know, like why, what, like, okay, I understand that having an ADA door costs a lot of money to do maintenance on. That is also not my problem. And the way that they are choosing to handle it is forcing it to be my problem. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm. It's funny that this is the second time that you got mixed up with somebody.
oh yeah, I have a coworker. His name is Craig, and he's also mixed. And I've had two separate people call me Craig. I can't remember if I actually told you about the new occurrence of this happening.
Oh, I want to avoid actual names on this, but I'm kind of curious too.
Jim.
As was he in charge of the line crew?
Yes, exactly.
Now the first one, I'm not gonna say I understand, but the first one is a little more permissible than the second one for obvious
The
reasons.
first one happened like within 2 weeks of me being there. I kinda get it. Oh, whoa! What the fuck?
Did he have a second form?
He has new. Oh.
Okay, settle down, Gabriel.
He has a second phase. That was gorgeous, by the way. But or he could be Moby Dick in Metal Gear Solid 5. Okay. Yeah, in the intro of Metal Gear Solid 5, you get attacked by a giant flame, like whale made of flames. That game is fucking crazy. That series is fucking crazy. You know, Metal Gear, a lot of Metal Gear Solid 5, it doesn't outright like it talks about it once, but like the main story's plot has to do with it way more than you would think, which is it makes reference to Israel's nuclear weapons deal that they had with apartheid South Africa, of which they agreed to develop nuclear weapons so that Israel could have the power of nuclear deterrence in the Middle East in the 1970s. And in return, they would allow white Jews to be a part of the white separatist party in apartheid South Africa. Did you know that? That's a fun fact.
It doesn't surprise me.
Every time I talk about that on TikTok, it gets like 2 views. And then I'll like it's not like all of my posts get view throttled. Like I will have the most random shit get 800 views, and I'm like, this is not the thing I want people to see from me. What the fuck? Okay, so like, I killed that guy, and now what? Like, it seems to imply that there is something to do after that, but I see nothing. The path to nowhere. Maybe it's a metaphor on life itself. Anyway. But yeah, how's the bitrate on the stream, Lionheart? Is it doing better? Less frame rates? It seems like it in the beginning it was very unstable, but recently it's been pretty stable. These motherfuckers. You know what? Fuck them. No.
Come.
I simply will not engage them.
I politely decline.
Which
I
is
must politely but firmly decline. Ooh.
I'm just doing what prominent people do to Nicki Minaj or to Azalea Banks. Ugh. I mean, they should also do that. Here's a question. Azalea Banks and Nicki Minaj are like equal amounts crazy, right? Why is only one of them get the smoke that they get?
Well, because one of them doesn't have an army of questionably moral an army of fans with questionable moral judgment.
You could say negative stereotypes of gay people. So here, okay. That's one of those things where I say something out loud and I'm like, fuck, I can't just say that without explaining it.
Why did that vocal run sound like something out of a 90s R&B breakdown?
What, like, yeah, no, so there was this wrestler who was in NXT.
Oh, actually, hang on. Sorry, I was gonna ask you if you wanted to. How would you feel about going to a show?
I would love to.
The Wednesday before Thanksgiving?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's iron out details off the stream though.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so there's this wrestler. I think Lionheart, please correct me. Am I thinking of Ezekiel Elliott?
That is a saved ass name.
It was this person who is their gimmick was that they're gay. And they're queer and non-binary, but like they like, you know, bent wrist energy, walk to the ring, did a split, all that stuff. And then after appearing on television, this person comes out. This person on NXT constantly misgenders me, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, they disappear. And it turns out, because also they started being like, and also here's them shit-talking their coworkers in group DMs with Nicki Minaj stan accounts.
Oh, God.
Using their work account, their wrestling account. And
Tanya, you should be punished for... I don't know why I know her. I don't know why I know her full name anyway.
Lionheart, am I right? Was that Ezekiel Elliott? God, now I need to fucking Google it.
We'll be right back to Elden Ring.
No. God damn it. I'm think Ezekiel Elliott is a fucking running back. God, what is this person's name?
You got it about as right as I would, especially if sports are involved. Ew. I'm mostly kidding. For the kids at home that like sports, go ahead and like sports. I would just rather play them, though I do like a good hockey game every now and again. You know, back when the Blackhawks were relevant.
And that team has a stink to it these days.
Yeah. I should, at some point I'm gonna dig out my old jersey. So fun fact about me, my previous long-term job, what they did every year for their Christmas party was rent out one of the suites at the United Center for a Hawks game. And I mean, pulling out all the stops with like open bar and snack table and a hot dog tray with the tiniest, most begrudgingly addedest bottle of ketchup.
That's the most like bad, like fancy way someone's ever described ketchup.
It's because it was a hot dog tray in Chicago. Ketchup has no business being near hot dogs in Chicago. However, there were people there that were going to be under the age of 12, and as such is
acceptable. Wait, is it Quincy Elliott? Yes, it was Quincy Elliott. That's who I was thinking.
That is a much less saved name.
Sorry, yeah, continue. I'm showing you who this person looks like. And I'm gonna now show it on the stream.
His whole thing was being one of the girls.
One of the girls.
Oh, Jesus. Now, see, here's the thing, is that I have watched some GCW wrestling things here and there. And a lot of the talent there are openly queer, but that's never their gimmick. Like, we've got some... Like, we had a couple of drag combatants. One who I absolutely stand.
Oh my god, dude, look at this.
That frame that it froze on. The frame,
it's that wrist. They did that up first. They know what they're doing.
As a chunky black queer individual, I am I have Miss J.D.
Why is the wrist permanently bent? It wasn't just the frame. He's making sure that the wrist is bent with the fucking
You don't have to, because
glove
the wrist
hand.
being bent forward doesn't always do that, girl.
Yeah.
You
Also,
look like you're halfway doing the neurodivergent T-Rex arms.
also, you don't bend it forward. You bend it inward. It's this. It's not this. You only do this. You only do this when placing your hand on their lap. Hold on. Okay.
Why are you trying to
Okay,
mean mug and hit the nay?
Hold on. 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 How the fuck did you make this so fast? How did you make that so fast, bro?
That just proves my point, though.
You were so right. Oh, this is the most non-related
A
thing.
lot of choice, girl. That's not even the walk. Why is the no?
Here's
No,
the
no,
thing.
bitch, no. Give me
The idea is a 10. The execution is a -6.
a -6 is even giving it too much credit, baby. You're giving trade making fun of femmes.
Yeah.
Like the sachet is not sashaying, the strut is not strutting, the hair is not giving. Like, let's be serious here.
Would you say that we hated it? Okay.
Yes, absolutely. One, because I could do that, exactly that, better.
Yeah.
1,000 times better.
I easily see that.
Because I basically did that a couple of LARP sessions ago.
Dude, straight up.
Wait, did I not tell you about this?
You kind of have, yeah. But straight up, you would do really well as an indie wrestler.
I
feel
like I would have a lot of fun.
I know people who can like get you hooked up with the trainer.
Let's see what happens after my Tuesday night Pathfinder game ends and I start having time for myself again.
Mm-hmm.
But no, for the kids at home, I'm a giant fucking nerd. One of the things I like to do is go in the woods
and respectfully, a giant fucking person.
I mean, yeah. I'm 6'4" and enough.
Yeah, you don't have to give the weight. But
yeah, no.
I will say once you get above 6'2", weight works different.
Yeah. But yeah, one of the things I like to do is on a monthly basis go out in the woods and smack people with Nerf weapons. It's a great time. It is honestly a really good workout, and both physically and for any of the improv dolls. Because nothing is scripted.
Lightning bolt.
I mean, technically, yeah, that happens with.
So okay, there's no scripting.
On the player's behalf, for the most part. Now, there's stuff that can be done. For example, you can submit a plot request in case you want something specific to happen with your player. But outside of that's a big enemy. That's a big arrow. That looks like it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it would if it hit me, but it's not.
Yeah, outside of like plot requests and stuff, I mean, there's a writer for the game, because things have to happen. You know, zombies and stuff have to pop out, whatever.
Oh my
But
god.
it's not scripted.
Okay. I always thought of like LARPing to be like live D&D, so I always thought that like the dungeon master aspect would also be something that translates.
Not sort of, yes, but actually no. Because, and I mean, this makes more sense because you got to remember that there's an NPC shift that you have to do where your character is not present in the play area, and you, as the person, are dressed in all black. You go to monster camp, you get makeup and props, and go out and terrorize the populace. And occasionally, being a part of that also means being a part of the plot. So, like, one of the ones I did during my NPC shift was that there was supposed to be an assassination attempt on one of the characters, and I was one of the goons that went in for that assassination attempt.
So, did you... The Reddit for like horny posting about female wrestlers is called Wrestle with the Plot. I don't actually understand the name.
I don't either, but it does make me laugh.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Making me so mad that the Todd is coming out of me. Look here, buddy.
Listen up, pal.
Look here, bucko. The buck stops here, pal.
Listen, buddy, I've had it up to here with you.
Fuck. Oh, that's rich coming from you, Jan. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. That's rich coming from you.
I don't know why, but this is making me think of that damn Orbit commercial that is forever the greatest gum commercial to exist. Please tell me you know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Oh dear.
Please.
Oh my god.
Please feel free to link it to me.
So there is Orbit. Orbit is a gum company for those at home.
Oh, I know.
And they had a commercial, about a decade and a half ago, where it involved people using rather whimsical euphemisms for profanity.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You lit liquor. Yeah.
Say, who are you calling a cootie queen? You lit liquor. And there's like, you kind of have to do the head bob with it because she did this
liquor. Yeah. Please tell me I did it justice just now. You lit liquor.
She said, "Pickle you kumquat," right?
Pickle you kumquat, yeah.
Oh my god! I am sending the link in the Discord.
Oh yeah, no, I remember this. I forgot that was a fucking gum commercial, which means it did a bad job at being a commercial.
Well, it did the dirty mouth. Clean it up.
Yeah. But oh fuck, frostbite. The fuck. Also, remember, berries and cream, berries and cream.
Oh god, I had thought I'd erased that from my brain.
I don't watch TV, so I don't know what commercials are like anymore. But and also like I have very strong ad blockers. But so I don't really know how commercials are anymore. But like
Same.
there
Even though
was
I'm
there
somebody
was
who wants to eventually
there
do
is
them.
there is at least a 10-15 year era where all the commercials just felt like self-unaware Adult Swim sketches. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And funnily enough, I think Tim and Eric played a hand in that because they did the Ice Spice commercials, or the Ice Spice, Old Spice. Damn, nigga, you fell. You fell. Oh, please tell me you know about the fucking Cameron Bill O'Reilly thing.
Girl, what?
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'm in a safe spot right now. So there was a rapper named Cameron. His real name is Cameron Giles. He is from Harlem, New York. He was a founder of the group called the Diplomats. And he was invited with Damon Dash. I don't even know if Damon is actually Dame Dash's name. But he was invited on Bill O'Reilly's show to defend rap lyrics. And let me.
Why are you why are you tap dancing? First of all.
Oh, well, hold on. No, what? I'm glad this happened. I am glad this happened, and you will be glad too. Here. Oh yeah, Dipset the movie is also just an amazing thing.
So he decided to get Grammy-nominated Cameron, who raps about pimping and bitches and among other things, and rap producer Damon Dash, a co-founder of Rockefeller Records, together with Mr. Thomas Philly. And here they all are. Now we're going to have an intelligent discussion here, gentlemen.
Is this just like the fact that Bill O'Reilly said he raps about pimping and bitches? Just so.
The juxtaposition and the cultural whiplash.
Just off the way of dress.
This is painfully early aughts.
Yeah. By the way, Lionheart, have you ever seen Kill a Season?
I'm going to moderate this discussion.
By the way, this Utah Jazz fit is clean as fuck.
Yeah, like I can respect it, but also this is so painfully early 2000s.
Director's questions, and then you guys can answer. You can ask him questions or whatever you want. Go ahead, sir.
Yes. Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I'm a big fan of yours. I grew up on hip hop.
Thank you.
I'm a little older.
I'm gonna run real quick, but you'll have K's reaction, and I'm still listening.
Rap. I mean, Jay-Z's an excellent example of someone who's hasn't started his own label, who's an entrepreneur. So always promoting that with my young people. But I spoke to some students today in preparation for our conversation tonight, and they were just so excited about the fact that I will be conversating with you guys. But also began to talk
Mans
about,
is either a pastor or a politician.
Of the rap business.
By the way, pet peeve, conversating. Fuck off. Eat my fucking ass. Conversing. Why are you adding so many extra syllables, bro? Conversing. I'm excited to converse with you. They were excited to hear that I would be conversing with you. Conversating. What? Sorry. That's a pet peeve. And a lot of that stems from being on I'm not going to talk about that. Anyway.
on our young people, and many of them talked about how they understand that it's to sell records and it's for promotion.
Dude, sounds like
but
if
there are
Martin
many
Luther
young
King was
people
from
who are
Brooklyn.
affected by the lyrics, by the example, the videos. They talked about how Ludacris. Many of them knew about a video that Ludacris has where there are strippers and lap dances and those kinds of things. And these are 11, 12, 13-year-old students who are very aware of what goes on. And I was just wondering what your thoughts were on whether you thought you really had an impact on the lives of young people and whether you thought it was negative or positive.
Cameron, why don't you go ahead?
At the end of the day, yeah, you got an influence on it, but so do movies. Like with me, I'm just an author. So what I do is I write what goes on in the ghetto. I'm not a liar. So if what I tell you goes on in my album, that's what goes on in the streets of Harlem. Now I'm like a reporter. You look at the news, you don't get mad at the person reporting the news. A lot of influence, I think, go to movies. A lot of people look at the movies and then they react. The kids that killed them kids and where was that? They like Columbine. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? I don't think they were listening to rap at all. I think that was more like a Marilyn Manson jump off, like.
What if an 11-year-old kid imitates you, Cameron? What if he uses 4-letter words and he develops a lifestyle based upon the street? He gets tattooed. He gets all this.
Okay.
Well, let me just say, and then you can jump in. Do you feel badly about that?
No, I don't.
Can I maybe interject? If a 11-year-old were to imitate Cameron, what they would be doing is becoming the CEO of their own company, controlling their own destiny, taking a bad situation and making it good. He has a record company. He sold a lot of records. He's acted in movies. I feel like he's a positive.
Also.
He has a cologne.
I have a clothing line.
He's an
Well,
entrepreneur.
you know what I'm talking about, David.
Well, no, he's an entrepreneur by his own right.
If you have a child who is unsupervised and then Mr. Thomas L. has to try to teach,
right,
and he's using 4-letter words inappropriately, he's dressing inappropriately, he doesn't have value of education, then that kid's in trouble.
Who's to say what's inappropriate as far as dressing goes? But on another level, when Arnold
Tay.
Schwarzenegger was the Terminator, he was shooting up half of everyone in sight.
It's a cartoon, though.
This is more real. The Terminator is not a cartoon.
This is real, though, isn't it?
Well, no.
In my life, everybody's rap is
This is real. It's not a Terminator cartoon. All right, Mr. Thomas L., what else do you want to ask these guys?
You didn't let me finish that. That wasn't very fair.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Well, let Mr. Dash finish.
Now, we're talking about the good governor of California.
That's right. And I'm telling you, his movie's a cartoon, whereas his rap stuff is real life.
But you said if
Who
there's
are you to determine that?
Hold on, Ken. If there's an unsupervised child, how is he to know whether it's real or not? How is he to determine what's real and what's not real? Who's to supervise him?
All right.
And
Do you think
they
that
get
the
way
Terminator movies are just as damaging or more so than gangster
I would have to
rap?
say, being that there's a visual, and being there's no explanation to him, and being that
visuals on these rap videos too, though.
But what I'm saying is, it's glorified. There's no justification for all the shooting that goes on. So if he's reporting what goes on around the street, he's a product of his environment. Not to say him, but he's reporting what is a product of his environment. How is that wrong for him to report that?
Gentlemen, let's be honest.
Thomas, I'll get in here.
Gentlemen, let's be honest. Who do these kids relate to more? You, someone from the inner city, or someone from another country, or someone from the suburbs? Let's be quite honest.
Well, what I was
you came up the same way I did,
right,
the same way millions of these kids do every day. We're growing up in a fatherless society. We're growing up. A lot of our friends, your friends, my friends, didn't have a lot of supervision at home. Most of the time, they were at our homes. We had good parents. We had parents who didn't allow us to do or watch these kinds of things.
Right.
But these children now, in the movie industry, believe me, I'm a critic of the movie industry also. I think that these kids are watching too much TV, period. But my issue is that when you rap about what these children relate to because it's in their environment. You've already stated that they don't know your story because you're a CEO, and I agree. But see, you don't promote that, and your company doesn't promote that. They promote 4-letter words.
We don't promote entrepreneurship. We don't promote positive and ownership of your company. I'm making it cool to be smart.
All right.
I'm making it cool. Wait, let me talk. I'm making it cool to be a businessman.
It's not about business.
Not about business for you because you feel like it might give you better ratings to portray something negative within the image of hip-hop.
It is negative.
It's not negative to be a businessman. It's not negative to take care of the economy around you.
It's negative to make money, Mr. Dash, if you hurt children.
How do you hurt children by promoting to be an entrepreneur and a CEO and to do right by?
Looking at a principle.
For example.
Hold it. You're looking at a principle.
Why you don't want to let him talk? You mad. Where'd you start? Current affair, right?
No, wrong.
Well, you faked a lot. I got dirt on you, doggy.
Cameron,
I'm gonna get at you in a minute.
You go ahead. You get at
I'm gonna get at you in a minute.
Listen, you're looking at a guy who teaches inner city kids and who's telling you face to face that he has problems with kids based upon a rap music, and you're rationalizing it all up and down.
I thought you were going to mediate.
I am.
No, what you're taking sides. Giving opinions. That's not. You're not an objective mediator now, Bill.
It's my program.
Bill, now it's your program.
Bill, yeah, it's my program.
Bill, come on, Bill.
You'll have the dash factor some other time.
I have the dash factor.
Gentlemen, I got
a question for Cameron based on
Here's my favorite thing about this. Here's my favorite thing about this is that Dame Dash is like very corporate pilled. God, I hate that I'm using this terminology. Link pilled. Anyway, but yeah, he's like very corporate. So like he's able to effectively be Cameron's translator. Cam is like, I am from Harlem. I don't know anything else. I am speaking as Cameron Giles from Harlem. And Dame Dash is like, well, I think what Cameron is saying here. But also, like, Cam is super intelligent. Like, he comes off super intelligent. And he is. But again, like, the
Cameron,
I'm gonna get at you in a minute.
You're looking at a principle.
Why you don't want to let him talk? You mad.
I think it's crazy that this interview goes on for another 6 minutes after that. You mad. But like, he was like, you know, they were very respectful where they were like, hey, you didn't let me answer the question. That's not very fair. God,
I mean, it's Bill O'Reilly. He had them on there to push an agenda.
Yeah. Again, but also like comparing that to today's television, he wouldn't even get to finish the sentence of, hey, I didn't get that's not fair. They would like at this point, they would have been like, okay, they're being combative. We're going to commercial, you know?
Yeah,
or they would have like escalated it to the point to the point where like you wouldn't have been able to bring the conversation back. And it's weird. I haven't watched this full interview in a while, but like the conversation does come back.
That just reminded me of what had just happened pretty recently in Aotearoa. Where there was some colonizer bullshit of colonizers not letting indigenous people speak on their own land. And one of the Maori
oh, you're talking about when they did haka in the parliament?
And
yeah.
I fucking live.
Yeah.
Like, there was something
that video goes
about
hard.
About that tear.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that video goes hard. You know, it's funny though, because
I'm not even Maori and I'm over here like, yeah.
You know what's funny is there's a part of that video that does depress me a little bit, because it shows that it just gives you a glimpse of the amount of fighting spirit that both the average citizen of a country, but also the amount of fighting spirit that politicians have for the average citizen that just doesn't exist in America. The closest we're ever gonna get to that was Dashiki Night. And that depresses me. That depresses me.
Was that?
Yeah.
Wait. Was that bullshit that Pelosi and the girls did?
Yes. I mean, similar circumstances, and like, it was.
That was so. Who asked for this? Who fucking asked for it?
That's why when what's his name died, I was like, yeah. What was his name? What was his name? He was the fucking senator or governor. No, he was a senator of one of the Carolinas. He was like the first black senator of North Carolina or something. But it was apparently like his idea, and I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah.
And then I guess he like died like a year and a half later or something. But yeah, no, this video is crazy. I would love for like oversized white tees and basketball jerseys to come back, but that's just me.
I mean, I would too, but that's only because I'd take an oversized tee to turn it into a tunic or something.
I'm gonna get at you in a minute. Listen, you're looking at a guy.
He just has such a slappable face.
Who, Bill O'Reilly? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That look at you guys.
He has the exact. He is him. Him and Bill Maher have so much in common. But they insist they don't, because they're two people that you know these two people, everyone knows these two people who are exactly the same, and that is the reason why they hate each other's guts.
Two sides of the same coin.
Yes, and that is why they hate each other's guts. Yes,
O'Reilly.
Yeah.
And I say liberal, not leftist, because also fucking
yikes. Was telling you
face to
face that he has problems with kids based upon a rap.
Has Bill Maher ever identified as a liberal?
He's much more so than O'Reilly, at least.
He's pretty much like a classic centrist.
I'm still gagged at how he missed out on having Steve-O on his show.
Wait a minute, Mr. Now, look, if the principal tells
because he refused to
children in his school, Cameron, who are being adversely affected by your music,
lost out on having Steve-O as a guest on his show because he refused to not smoke pot on the show, and Steve-O takes his sobriety very seriously.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that happened recently. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Like, dude, just pop an if you want to be high during the show, just pop an edible. He didn't say you can't ingest cannabis. No, wait, no, I think he said please don't be high.
No, it was the fact that it was being smoked. I remember deliberately it was about the fact that it was just it was being used, but also it was like it wasn't discreet and he could smell it.
That is a problem. So you need to have parents teacher conference because these are your students. You feel me? I can't come if you want me to come to your school and talk to your students. I can do that. No, I don't. No, all right. I don't. Listen.
Why? Let the fucking nigga talks, man.
You cutting me off, sir.
You're mad.
Go ahead, Mr.
I think that's so much funnier than the other one. The other one's more iconic because he repeats it. You mad, but just a monotonous. You mad.
He's so mad.
You cutting me off, sir.
You're mad.
Go ahead, Mr.
You mad? But here's the thing. Wasn't it he cutting Cameron off?
This is like
no one's letting them. Everyone's asking them questions. No one's letting them speak. But I mean, that's what you know what's going to happen when you go on Bill O'Reilly. But I'm glad that Cam did that because if a rapper did that and then like threw a temper tantrum, that would look bad on them.
Mm-hmm.
There is no way to make this look bad on Cameron. It's like, oh, he's so immature. Yeah,
he's sitting there having fun while oh my god, that was a terrible joke. Well, he's sitting here smiling while Martin Luther L. Shabazz was here trying to chide him, and Bill O'Reilly is being puffed up and white as usual.
Martin Luther Don Lemon.
Go ahead.
No, what I'm saying to you, what I'm telling you is that you're making millions of dollars off of these kids.
How you know how
Same
much I'm
kids that
making?
you're
How
now
do you know?
what I'm saying to you, no, what I'm me off, sir.
You're mad.
Go ahead, Mr. Thomas.
Me
Go
off.
ahead.
No, what I'm
The stammering here too is also
no, what I'm saying to you.
You're laughing at him because he's nervous now.
How you know how much I'm making? How do you know how much money I'm making?
How you? That's a great question. Also, how you know what? How you know how much money he's
Let me
making?
ask you a quick question.
Go ahead.
I think it's pretty unfair for you to judge the circumstance without properly understanding it, but every opportunity we get, we try to say as positive things as we can.
Sir, do you think artists get paid for their work?
You guys are getting paid?
We do a program there that teaches the kids to be positive. We make them go to school. We support a basketball program. And every chance we get, we personally know 150 kids in the neighborhood and speak to them and tell them to stay in school and incentivize them to stay in school.
Now, I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to hold these guys.
About that?
Okay, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to hold these guys over for a recap. I'm going to let them all recap, and we'll be back with that in a moment.
Oh, that did
He just
happen.
has such a punchable face.
Yeah, he does. It's the exact same as Bill Maher. Like,
Mr. Thomas,
they're the same person.
To make a statement, and then we're going to go to Cameron.
They're the same coin.
Dash, and I think that's a fair way to do it. So you go first.
They're two sides of a double-headed coin.
What you do, I'd like you to promote more to these young people, and maybe even if you can influence the folks who are around you to promote the positive things that you're doing. I know you're doing positive things. But also, these children are watching you tonight. Many of these children have parents who are incarcerated, parents who are drug addicted. They don't have the parental involvement they need. They look up to a lot of you guys. A lot of you are men. They don't have a lot of contact with positive men. And tonight, you're making a mockery of their situations. So, you know, tonight to an intellectual people, you didn't make rap look good. You didn't make the industry look good. And we aren't highlighting the positive. I'm hoping in the future that we can send a better message, not only to our young people, but to America, that this industry does have some talented people who do care, because you're out there doing some good and great things for young people.
All right, good. All right, Cameron, you go.
Cool. I just want to say I think that we got off to a bad start tonight, but I think everything that we said was very positive. I think that what me and Dash are doing is very, very, very positive for the youth. You just jumped on everything that we done bad, and there's nothing that we done bad. You took it based on a one song of lyrics. Like, I think what you need to do is get more in tune with your students, you know what I mean? You need to have parent-teacher conferences. If you need some of these rappers to come in, call the record company, call Rockefeller Records, call Diplomat Records, and ask us to come in and speak to your students. We do things like that. You. No, your statement is over. It's my turn to talk.
Damn. I forgot how hard he went. He was like, nah.
Your statement is over. It's my turn to talk.
Because also, that is the point of this segment, is for everyone to have their word uninterrupted. It's like, and then also, like, how are you gonna interrupt him saying, hey, call the record company, we'll have people come out and speak to them? Which is a real thing, by the way. No one ever took advantage of it, because I guess, I mean, to be honest, do you want Chingy to come to your kids' school
and talk about how I do that right there?
Moving on.
Take her to school tomorrow.
All right,
we're done for the night.
If he needs you to come in,
Holla at us.
right?
Diplomat Records will come speak to his kids.
All right,
Purple
let-
Haze, February 17th. Go
Let
get
Mr.
it.
Dash wrap
We're
it.
done for the night.
And then go buy Purple Haze. The album will be out. I just love that he ends it all with, by the way, my album comes out. Yeah.
You go.
Going along with Cameron said, I think a lot of
His name is Damon. Okay.
Obvious that maybe you don't understand.
Wait.
Everything affects everything.
Is this government name Damon Dash? Well, I guess so, because Stacy Dash.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh yeah, they're cousins.
I am so sorry for his family tree. Also, hold on a sec. I gotta take my headphones off because they done got twisted up to hell.
This video's done with.
So I can't. You can hear me,
a
but
part,
I
yeah,
cannot hear you right now.
a part of me is like, remember when this was an Elden Ring stream? No, it's been forever since I watched the full version of that. And yeah, that is a cursed family tree. Yeah, Dame Dash fucked his career up because he refused to get an a license to sell alcohol.
Fumble in your own bag.
Yeah.
Que vergüenza.
I'm surprised that like something didn't manifest and just kill me.
Murk you.
Yeah, like they don't have something in the code to be like, hey, if you're idle for more than 14 minutes, the fucking Slender Beetle Man comes out and reminds you of that time your mom embarrassed you when she came to school to pick you up. Do you have any good stories of your parents embarrassing you as a kid?
Not really. Consequence of them being pretty absent for most of it.
I mean, same, but like, so my dad does woodwork, and so he often will wear he will often wear shower caps, and he wore his shower cap to pick me up from school sometimes, which I always thought was like weird because I lived 3 blocks away from my school to begin with. So I was like, well, do I need a ride home? That seems pretty extra. I just smirked the fuck out of that guy.
Or something, but...
Yeah. But, and yeah, he would show up wearing a fucking shower cap, and my dad has a voice like me, but it's deeper. And so, my friends made a very good point. Oh, fuck.
I don't like the look of that.
So, okay. These are 3 summons to kill people here, and one of them came back, which means I think that this might be a situation where I have to kill all 3 of them, which that might be hard, but here we go. Anyway, but yeah, my dad then got the reputation of being the Black Hulk Hogan because he also had the mustache. Oh my god.
Oh, good fucking lord. Nice.
Oh my god. No!
Oh,
No!
Oh, oh, holy shit.
And then he got me in the middle of healing.
Oh no. That's one of those beetle jaws.
Oh wait, is it?
It is.
Oh.
I don't even remember the original name. I'm just sticking to calling it the beetle.
They're called they're fallen star. They're fallen star beasts. They literally manifest as stars that fell from the sky when you kill Rodan, I believe.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I am 100% sure that pike or glaive or whatever you want to call it is made from one of their mandibles.
Which means that if I kill the giant fallen star beast, I might get that as a weapon. That's a very Monster Hunter thing. I don't know if you've ever played Monster Hunter.
I want to like Monster Hunter, and maybe I need to play it on PC instead of on PlayStation, because it was just so fucking busy. there's just too much to keep up with, and I'm like, okay,
It's the PlayStation version has a lot of tediousness when it comes to getting multiplayer to work. Let me be right back. I need to ice my water. So
that sounds like a euphemism for going to the bathroom.
surprisingly not this time. But
Are you in a safe spot in the game?
yeah, I am. Let's play this neat little ditty. I have not found my way around this mortal coil, and I would love her advice on that. really love the fucking switch. The song switch at the end. I mean, I just really like that song in general. I like that artist in general. I believe. So that is an artist. Her name is Spelly, with 3 L's. We love a good double entendre. And her music is really eclectic. I think
The extreme danger today is that
the extreme danger today is these nuts. So I believe, like, I likened her music to, what if Janelle Monáe wasn't a coward and continued to make the music that she was making up until these last 2 albums? Which I have many opinions on Janelle Monáe, which are unpopular. And you know what? That's fine. Shout out to them. Their first 3 records are top tier, amazing fucking albums. And then there's the last 2 records, and you know, they exist. There is an amount of gall associated with releasing a song of which you say, I'm tired of these hoteps telling me how to live, that features Pharrell Williams.
All people.
The fucking guy who literally invented the term New Black to promote his album, and the album conceptualizes, or I guess it's not even a concept, it's just like him being like, oh yeah, we're post-racial now because I'm successful. You know that thing that a lot of successful black musicians do? Oh, well, I made it. That means you can too. Huh? Yeah, sure. Sure thing, buddy. Probably the most political Elden Ring stream to have ever existed, and also this is also the most minimal Elden Ring stream in an Elden Ring stream. Whatever. You know, I didn't call my Discord Corey's House of Chaos for nothing. Let the ADHD guide you. It's what's It is often what makes you interesting, and is also what often makes people hate being around you. But you know what? Those people are boring, so whatever. I got interviewed last Sunday, and I guess and it was for Black Rock and Roll History Month, which I didn't know was November, and I think that's dope. Fuck your ankles, Steph Curry ass nigga. And I mean, I'm talking like my knees ain't basically just as bad. Whoa! I didn't notice you. Are you a person I can talk to? No. Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, I got interviewed. And a lot of the interview was just like, you know, stream of consciousness stuff, which is also like just how I operate. You know, organization. Who needs that? Oh my god. Oh my god. That hurt. That hurt. That hurt, buddy. Hey, 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 hey. I was like, oh, I looked up at my health bar and was like, oh, okay. Well, speaking of health bars, this guy is done for. Anyway, so yeah. But I think the interview went really well. I really enjoyed myself, and at the end of it, he was like, you know, I like to ask people if people have any advice for people out there. And the stream of consciousness is a hell of a thing, because it could lead you to saying the dumbest things or saying something that doesn't have a point, and then often you can come across just accidentally saying some of the realest shit ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, you know, nowadays, all of our mistakes happen in a place that are easily archived. And there's this pressure to be the perfect person. And my advice is to, you know, be kind to yourself. And whoa, that is metal's fuck. I mean, I didn't say that, but that shit right there, I bet that's an actual skull. I bet that is an actual person who died here.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past the lore.
Yeah. And you know, basically I was like, yeah, you know, there's this pressure for everything to be neat and clean and tightly packaged. Let it be live recordings, let it be you know, ideas, takes, thoughts, or just you as a person. You know, it's just like, you know, finished products don't exist. And I ended it. Yeah, I kind of ended it on finished products don't exist. So, you know, just be kind to yourself. And there's this pause. And then I was like, I totally started saying this by saying I'm the last person anyone should ask advice from, because I'm dumb as fuck. And then just said the realest shit ever. And I think that's funny. It's a part of my charm, one would say. This person's gonna be significantly less scary than the other one. Fuck. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, I think I just found out why there's been times where I couldn't get that second attack off. Stamina bar. Because I did the attack and then I couldn't get the second part of that attack off. And it was because my stamina bar was empty. Anyway, I'm gonna run up there, get my souls back, and then not fight any of those people because they scary. They scary.
You had that one on the left.
Yeah. So honestly, I'm just tired of fighting these giants on my way there. Actually, I do wonder how necessary that is. Like, my worry is that if I get up there, this guy right here specifically is just gonna be really annoying. Oh my god. Okay, thankfully he only hurt my horse. Shout out to Mike Vick. Fuck those dogs. Ida, don't hurt me. Ida is like the animal rights equivalent to Hassan Piker, and no, I will not finish that sentence. I will not explain. Oh boy.
Yeah, one of my buddies is head over heels for Hassan Piker.
He what?
I said one of my buddies is so thirsty for a Hassan Piker. And,
Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, like, here, yeah, I guess. Like, okay, who doesn't like muscles, I guess. But, like, whoa, whoa, whoa!
So much for being able to tank that move. Good God.
I've never had someone unstun themselves to be able to get an attack out that fast, to actually, like, pacify the second part of that attack. Normally, if they pacify the second part of the attack, it's because it didn't stun them. So, whatever. Anyway, he is still objectively the easiest of the two. Depending on how many flasks I have left afterwards, I might fight the one on the far left, but the one in the middle, nah, I'm good. But yeah, like, Hassan Piker, so, like, you know, his uncle is Cenk Uygur of the Young Turks.
No, I didn't know that.
And, like, his first job was to do social media for them, and, like, he did a lot of video on YouTube on Facebook specifically. Specifically the era of Facebook when they lied to a bunch of people and insisted that they would get paid more money by having their videos watched on Facebook than having their videos watched on their website. Remember that era?
Vaguely.
Remember the era of time where, like, people had websites? Where College Humor was a website rather than a YouTube channel?
Well, I mean, it's a whole app now.
I think it kind of always was.
No, but, like, College Humor is now Dropout TV.
What? I didn't know
Yeah.
they changed the name.
Yep. And it's still, you know, slightly colonizer heavy improv comedy. But you know what? I give them a bunch of points for doing their damnedest in as many different facets as possible. Like saying that they were letting everybody go on strike when the writer's strike happened, ran their contracts past the striking companies, and they were like, oh, no, y'all are good. Your contracts look great. And they're like, you know what? That's fine, but we're going to also be on strike in solidarity. All of their material will have, like, a name card for people to pop up and includes their pronouns on it, too. A good 3/4 of it is improv is usually one person getting dunked on by the rest of their friends.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of improv comedy aside of Mad TV and stuff like that. So, or whose line is it anyway?
I mean, whose line is like god tier improv?
Yeah, it's the epitome of improv.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, no,
Woo.
that's happened every single time.
That
It's
was
like the horse takes
that-
the hit.
That was that avoided killing a horse by a literal hair.
Yeah. But you know what? He can take it. He's a stallion. I wonder.
There's like a fireplace or somewhere nearby.
No, I know that there isn't, and this is like a place where you could go if you want to do 1v1s. I was more so wondering if I could talk to this giant jar because that's a person, or fight it.
But apparently neither.
I think that might be... Damn, he just killed the fuck out of those birds. Yeah, I think that might be what happens after I kill all 3 of those summons, is then can I please stop acting like he's still aggroed. How is he gonna hit me? Let me fucking fast travel, you fucking asshole. Let me fast travel until he fucking... Hey, thank you.
Say,
Ugh.
you're in danger.
I'm in danger. You know what? That's gonna be me here too.
I feel like that's just kind of the whole game.
Yeah, that is kind of the whole game.
Yeah, the closest I am willing to get to a Soulsborne game is Armored Core 6.
Which I've heard is fantastic.
Oh yeah, it's also very much speed equals win.
I mean, that's what the series was ever since the PlayStation 1. No? Okay. This is gonna be a struggle. That guy up there... That guy up there... I fought a version of him and won. But now I'm worried that, like...
That's a beefier version?
Yeah. Just based off of previous encounters, it felt like it, but also I was not as over leveled as I am now. I'm not realizing that there's 2 potential people up here. Wait, no. The thing to the left is actually... Oh, God, it just instant aggro's on me. Hey, bird. 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 Bird.
Distraction.
Oh my God, it has a fucking health. It has a boss health. Bird. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, it has a one-hit kill. It has a one-hit kill.
Yikes.
And the other version of it was shorter and didn't have a one-hit kill, and it didn't have a boss health bar. So you know, I fucked around and found out.
Mm-hmm.
I like when it flips them in the air, because it's like, haha, I just Tekken'd you. I would love a version of a Dark Souls game, but like there's Tekken juggles. Whoa!
Yeah, but see, the problem is that can also be used on you too.
I mean, it kind of does already.
Fatality.
Oh, if enough people ever find me interesting enough to actually get me like sub notifications and all that shit, I'm in need an official recording on that.
What of what, like that, or like
Fatality, finisher, yeah, or finish them.
him. Finish them. Round 1. Good luck.
Yeah, I need it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. And the location of which I died is literally at his feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and say that you have no chance to survive. Make your time.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So
Like,
I'm gonna run up there, get my shit, and then run back. The thing that I do find frustrating is like the fucking regular guys here are super easy, but then it's like him and this dragon are just like crazy. No, and I'm like,
call a bird in to be a distraction.
No, it won't be necessary because I've done this before. No. Get on the fucking horse.
Bye.
There are times where I have like yelled at something, and I'm like, I have never sounded more like my mom. My mom prolifically hated Michael Jordan. And when we watched Bulls games, she would just be like, fuck Michael Jordan, that motherfucking asshole. They're padding the stats for him.
I mean, he kind of is an asshole.
I've seen him make 4 shots and all of a sudden he has 38 points. Fuck that fucking asshole. Like, and I'm like, we're at the dinner table and I'm like 6.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
To be like, the spaghetti's really good.
Has anybody tried the chicken? I thought the chicken was lovely.
What do you think about Norm Van Leer? Oh, he's a nice, sweet old man, but fuck that fucking asshole, Michael Jordan. Oh, no.
So what she was saying was on site.
Yes, basically.
Oh, good morning.
Yeah, everything wants to kill me.
Alan's gonna succeed.
But like, the thing is,
you hugged an owlbear today, as an owlbear hugged you.
The thing is like I can, you know, I can risk my souls because it's like literally right here. So
that is fucking terrifying, though. Like, out the gate, Aggie is shit.
yeah, and the fact that he can like break down the pillars. Apparently this is like a thing where like he gets really agitated, and then if you beat him down enough health, he like calms down. That said, I don't think I'm good enough. I don't like that.
Now, can you be interrupted while you're right there?
No. That is the only completely safe thing in this game. Is when you are sitting, you are safe. Now, it used to be if you were in an area of which you can sit, you are safe. But they did very well at the moment they were like, actually, no. You may think you're safe because there's a place you can sit. But have you considered giant beast clergymen?
There you are. Shall we commence lesson?
Is that a laugh or a choke?
Neither.
Oh.
It's Saturday, and so the herbs must flow.
So
making a simultaneous Dune and cannabis reference.
Oh, okay. Yeah, true.
Spice must flow and all that.
So I heard from someone earlier today that this place is not the final boss. So let's go ahead and try. I mean, I don't know. It feels like it feels like I've done a lot of gameplay and actually like did zero progression. So, fuck.
Gotta find the game that we both play so I can join you a bit more directly.
Where the fuck was it? Yeah, this is one of those things. Is like when there is like areas where it's everything's close up, you forget like which bonfire is which.
Ooh, so have you ever heard of a game called Blasphemous?
Yes, I have.
Do you have any interest in it?
I don't know much about it.
It is.
It
is a side-scrolling Metroidvania Souls-like, with pixel graphics and being painfully Catholic.
Any amount of Catholicism is painful.
Exactly. But no, like the protagonist is called the Penitent One. The entirety of the lore revolves around guilt.
Okay, yeah, that is Catholic.
The protag also, his helmet is fashioned to point upwards like a capriote.
Oof. So my mom was raised Catholic. Her mom was German. And this is the person that was like, oh, I killed them. But see how much shorter they are? You see?
Ooh, actually, speaking of El Penitente. Which, honestly, I prefer the Spanish name to the English one.
I forget which bonfire is which. Yeah, so yeah, my mom was raised Catholic by a German first generation immigrant. Like her parents migrated from Germany after World War One. Oh, yeah, that's the place. Doesn't that look like a fucking final boss fight?
Yeah.
And there was this fucking giant boss fight here. I don't remember how I got up there. Oh, wait. Okay. I'm remembering a little bit. Which is more than nothing, so mathematically, you know. Alright, yep, it's right out here. Oh. I don't like how it's gotten so quiet. It's gotten so quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So
Next thing you know,
quiet.
you're gonna hear some lyrics in Latin. Oh shit! Oh shit! Traverse the mist. She said, "Gird your loins."
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, a cutscene. Fuck. It's even worse when you traverse the mist and then a cutscene happens.
What is thy business with these thrones? Godric the Golden.
You need a cane to walk down the steps, but yet you're probably gonna be really difficult to fight. Make that make sense. Big ass toads.
Praetor Rykard. Luna Princess Rani.
Oh, I have killed all of them.
Willful traitors.
I don't know if they were willful when they lost to me.
Thy kind are all of a piece.
Have you had a doctor check that out?
Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition. Have it writ upon thy meager grave.
So I'm scared, but also I need to know who designed that for you, so I could have one, please. Oh, fuck.
Well, good luck.
Wow, he just immediately starts fucking. Yep, no, I'm dead. Oh my god, I'm not dead. Ugh. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not gonna help me at all in this fight.
Yeah, that's a little too,
Holy fucking shit, dude. What the fuck?
You really said fuck you in particular.
Oh, that does a lot of health damage on him. But now he killed my bird. Fuck. Fuck! Drop my shield. Drop, I'm getting flashbacks to two best friends play. Wooly, drop your shield! Okay. I don't like this. Whoa!
Did you just get barbecued? Yep.
Here's the thing. I got him below half health.
Bet you did.
I bet the RNG can be in my favor. It just depends. Because because of what the R stands for in RNG. Okay, thank you for not playing the cutscene again. Oh, it's so much easier now that he doesn't just immediately fucking attack you.
That's way too slow to be useful.
I mean, it's kind of useful. I just... No, I have to be selective. Ah! Okay, that would have been a worthwhile trade if I didn't somersault into a cavalcade of knives. Now, that would have been useful if it wasn't unuseful.
Mm-hmm.
Is the only... Okay. Speaking of the Dash family tree, is that family tree more or less cursed than the Kennedy family tree?
That is an excellent question.
What does it take? Like, what does it say about your family when you're Dame Dash and you're like, at least I'm not the most embarrassing person in my family? Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Watch the birdie. And please don't attack me. Attack the... Hey, bird! No! Attack him. And do it from an angle that isn't so that he can even mistakenly hit me. Thank you. See how much health that does on him?
Mm-hmm. Like, if you can pull it off, it's worth it, but it's so slow.
Yeah. I mean, that is the trade. And fuck, my bird's gonna be dead already. And on also the attack, the ROA of that is really small. And so, you know what? For the first time in a minute, I think I'm gonna change weapons. Because there's another weapon in my inventory that does just as much, if not more, physical attack. But, you know, it just has a different special that is faster. And it's lighter. So let's see. Which one was it? It was, yeah, this one. It does a lot more. It's lighter, which probably means I could probably wear better armor and still be... Oh, yes, I can wear better armor. I now have 12 more poise, like 12 higher poise, which means it takes a lot more to stagger me. But yeah, this is the special attack on this. Yeah.
Okay.
It's faster. It's faster.
Mm-hmm.
It does less damage, but my regular attacks do more damage. And again, they're fast. It's faster. It's faster. Faster! Faster! My lifestyle determines my death style. My lifestyle determines my death style. This is a lyric. That's a real lyric, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I look cool as fuck.
Alright, good luck.
Hey, bird. I wonder if my fallen ancestor, the ancestor would do good. Bro, hey, focus on the bird. Oh, also, while I disappear, I'm like completely invisible because I don't exist technically. So. And it takes less FP to actually do that. Oh, fuck, yeah. Okay, run. Oh, wow. That's rad as fuck. Oh no, this isn't rad. Oh my god. Hey. Progress was made. I got to hear the third line of dialogue after he just goes into fuck you mode, so. If that's not progress, what is? Wow, and I can wear that. Or I could be a furry again.
Oh well.
No, now you've ruined it. Now when I wear this mask, I just imagine someone who calls someone on Discord kitten.
Now see, I didn't go that far. That was all you.
Yeah, sure. Right, okay, yeah, I do get a summon here. And it's from the lady who called me bitchless. at the beginning of the game.
Thou art maidenless.
Yes, okay. You know enough about this game to know that line of dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that was a meme at one point. Alright, let's kick some ass. Ooh, I technically get 2 summons. Hey, could you not? Could you not? Yeah, can you? Thank you.
Did you bring friends?
Yes, I did. Okay. This may go radically different.
Oh, that dodge was clean.
Yeah. There's nothing cooler in this game than a well-timed dodge. And it makes you feel like hot shit. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, my bird's still alive.
And honestly, pretty well so.
What the fuck? I don't trust that shit. Whoa! Oh, I blocked the fuck out of that too. Don't you dare kill her! Don't you dare kill her! Oh my god. Die! Die! Bird? Whoa! Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, what the?
Oh no!
The bird killed him.
Mm-hmm. Bird left you to die and then stole the kill for himself. Raggedy.
But then, what? Wow. Okay, so I've had like summons kill bosses as I was dying, and it credited me with the kill and gave me all the perks and all the shit. This didn't.
See, I wonder if it was because he died after the "you died" text came up.
Yeah, I do wonder if it has to happen within a specific amount a specific amount of time after you died. But then, like, all right. Please don't hurt me. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Oh, fuck. I left myself super vulnerable there.
Go.
I got greedy. I thought that I could probably get his health down to below. Yeah, to right here.
Yeah, he goes Super Saiyan, you chug a health potion.
But here's the thing. Both Bird and Molina are really close to dying.
Bird died, I think.
Yeah, well, yeah. I was in the middle of saying that as the bird died. Oh my god. I was in the middle of chugging. And then died, so. Yeah. But you know what? I think I got him. I think. Again, it's gonna have to come down to perfect timing, but I think I got this.
Yeah, I think you got enough fuck you attitude to be able to pull it off. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Try love. Okay. I'm like mentally preparing because I also have a headache. Or it's like one of those dehydrated pseudo headaches. Because I definitely have not drank enough water today, you know. Oh my god. Oh no. Stop hurting my bird. Oh, fuck. Please don't. Yeah, fuck off. Oh,
I came back in just in time.
Right. And Melina lived.
You know, the bird can come back.
Yeah, the bird can come back. Well, oh, that's cool. That's not happened with any of these. They normally just disappear. With him, his very pathetic corpse just shows up there. Yeah, what's it like to suck? I wouldn't know.
Tarnished. Not but a fool. The Erd Tree wards off all who deign approach. We are all forsaken. None may claim the title of Elden Lord. Thy deeds shall be met.
Have you seen the interview that David Hayter did with the voice actress for the boss and Eva for the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake that's happening?
I'm hesitantly excited for it, but no, I have not seen that interview.
Oh wow, it won't let me out of here. That's interesting.
That sounds like taking a health potion.
And I can't. Okay, well, all right. This is that's story stuff happening here, where I walk up into the tree and then a CNC roleplay happens at me. I don't know. But yeah, no. So the voice actress for the boss in. Oh no, it was for Eva in Metal Gear Solid 3 is voice from Muriel of in Little Mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
Eva voice. Jodie Benson, yeah. But she used a alias because she was a highly sexualized character. When they were like, you shouldn't, you probably wouldn't want to be publicly attached to that. But yeah, she's Ariel in The Little Mermaid and Barbie in Barbie. Well, she's Barbie specifically in the Toy Story movies. But, yeah. All right. Yeah, no. So she did an interview, and it was like straight up like the first time she's ever publicly acknowledged it, and it's like a really cool interview. They talk about how her and David Hayter did the love scene. It was like they were in the room together recording all their lines, and they kissed their own hands. And there's a really funny cut in the interview where they joke like, haha, your hands never felt as loved as it did that day. And David Hayter goes, well, and then immediate cut into start of a different conversation. And
I mean,
I'm like,
hanging fruit.
yeah, exactly. Impenetrable.
Well done.
None may enter the Erd Tree. What? What? I can enter you. If I try hard enough.
Oh my.
Oh my. It sucks that George Takai sucks.
Eh.
Kind of predictable. Hey, thanks for helping me kill that guy.
Hello again,
Old
friend.
Can you give me those moves?
To converse
Cause like,
you were unable to
you did some really cool shit.
No, prevented by the mantle of barbs. The thorns are impenetrable, a husk of the Erd tree's being that spurns all that exists without. The only way to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord is to pass the thorns. My purpose serves to aid in that very act, so I'd like you to undertake a new journey with me to the flame of ruin, far above the clouds, upon the
Ah, that's what's going on up there.
Then I can set the Erd tree aflame and guide you.
You wanna burn down this big ass tree?
Becoming Elden Lord.
You wanna think about the ramifications of that?
I wish to journey with you.
Like, it's gonna be a lot of unbreathable poisonous air. That's a big tree.
Then I can set the Erd tree aflame.
But like,
Guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord.
you're just gonna do 9/11. You're gonna have everyone breathing in asbestos.
Share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
I genuinely don't like leveling up with her just because she makes it sound so sexual. Maybe that's a me problem. Maybe I have intimacy issues.
Perhaps. Or it may be also the breathiness of her voice.
That killed me specifically because I thought you went AFK. I thought I was just talking to myself. Oh boy. Okay.
Broadcasting to the void and whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, that's kind of how this goes. Alright. I'm big and strong. Okay, so a red mark. Oh. Ooh. Oh my. The rolled route. And oh. Okay. Yeah, those are definitely red marks. How the fuck do I get there? Can I at least see it from here? I would like to see it. I wonder if Monique is aware of how that clip has been used at large.
Which one?
Where she's like, I would like to see it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like specifically the face she makes when she does that to convey such a specific.
It's intrigue.
Yeah. Also a specific type of intrigue.
Ready to make
I don't understand what the use of this is other than making it lighter and then making it slightly shitty.
going so soon.
Hmm. Hmm. I hate it when it's like, I know it's right there, but also if I try to make that jump, I'm dying. Who the fuck are you?
Mm-hmm. Dead is who that is.
You mad? You mad? I'm surprised you've never seen that before. It's like a important piece of Black history.
Yeah, but I also make it a point not to watch Bill O'Reilly.
I mean, true. Very true. Okay. Okay, what if... Alright, what if I head start jump? Ah! That's bullshit.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's complete bullshit. I would like to note that since I switched codecs, I went from having 20% frames dropped to 1.4. Now that I verbally acknowledged it, that's probably going to change. Oh, fuck off. The thing that bothers me is that someone placed something there, which means it's possible. But I bet the sign means like, haha, it's like an inside joke for there's an invisible wall here. You found the perfect pixel. Or not. A liar at it. Okay.
Bok ready to make adjustments to your garments.
That was alarming.
They're supposed to have like horns, like, you know, trumpets, and
Yeah,
so
that just sounded like loud and unexpected.
yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. Someone tell Bill Clinton to pipe it down. Bitch! What you think this is, Rayman? You think Bubbles is an actual legitimate form of attack? Okay.
My Bubbles.
Now I'm just imagining Mike Tyson saying bubble bath. Want to take a bubble bath? Hey, whoa!
Stranger danger. That's my purse, I don't know you.
That's my purse, I don't know you. I have not had a and Lionheart may remember this. The last time I got a buzz cut when I was 19, and I have not gotten one ever since because I posted a picture of it and people said I looked like Bobby Hill.
Ugh. That's rough, buddy.
And they weren't wrong. But also, wow. Thanks for the love. God dang it, Bobby. But yeah, Lionheart, do you remember? You know the legendary picture. I mean, because I only ask because like I know that you. I mean, you know, you were aware of the Nike Talk folks. I hope this person doesn't just exist out of thin air again. Okay, thank God that was a once and done. Oh, so I didn't do that actually. Someone once edited my face upside down to where my goatee perfectly looked like a frohawk, and my hair, I had an afro, and my hair looked perfect. I don't. I need to find that picture because it freaks people out whenever people see it. I have not been in this area. Who the fuck are you?
Buena suerte.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I might need my other weapon. Bitch.
Can you call in? Whoa!
I probably could summon a bird, but I don't think it's necessary. Fuck.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think I did have a Nike Talk account, but it's yeah, I'm more knowledgeable of the, you know, the Twitter users. Nike Talk was or is, I don't know if it's still up. It was a web forum for hype beasts. I think they literally invented the term hype beast. Did they not? If not, then they definitely aided in popularizing the term. But I mean, as you can tell from the title, Nike Talk. It was a web forum for people who were really in the Nike shoes. See, I've heard of Kanye to I never did that. As far as web forums went, I really only perused let's see. Fuck, right. And it'll be fine. Brockhampton. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, but as far as web forums went, I used the Rock Band forums a lot. I did use Score Hero sometimes, but I felt like the vibes on the Score Hero forums were off. Rock Band folks were more chill. Score Hero folks were more edgy. But Score Hero is also like the place where they have official Guitar Hero and Rock Band records and stuff like that. I feel like I am going in the wrong direction. Yes, I am. And then I lurked on 4chan. I learned a lot. I learned that there's a lot more context to the BME Pain Olympics than I thought that there were. I thought it was just a video compilation. But it was like a web forum that had conventions. And if you're unaware, the BME Pain Olympics was like a self-mutilation thing. Oh my god. He just fucking pimp slapped the fuck out of me. Wow. Ugh. Bitch! No! Oh my god, yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my god, I'm alive. I am shocked and awed. Both in the way to describe someone as strange. Oh my, wow. He had a fucking pixel left and I thought he died, so I let my guard down, and if I just did a single light strike, he'd be dead. But I didn't. What do you think of Josh Johnson?
That's the musician, right?
Comedian.
I don't have any strong feelings about him one way or another.
He has a ton of YouTube, like he has a ton of his sets on YouTube, and he's fantastic. I've been watching a lot of them. One of my favorite jokes that he told, because it was like the first time I heard someone tell a joke about helping a friend who felt suicidal in a way that was like, oh man, that's real as fuck. Because he said like, he was trying to help his friend out, but then he was like slowly realizing that they kind of had the same life, and so he was like recognizing that like some of his responses was him being defensive, and I just thought that was so wow. Hey, I'm dead. You don't need to. Why'd you have to do that? You don't have to stun on me. Nigga, damn. Anyway, Lionheart says, I ducked from 4chan. I wasn't ready to browse that site. So, 4chan wasn't that bad. And I know that you hear a sentence like that and are immediately like, what the fuck? And how I'll say is that it was that bad, but wasn't that bad. It is like saying right now, Twitter is full of Nazis. Everyone on Twitter is a Nazi. It's like, man, there sure is a lot more than anyone would prefer to have. But also, I don't think that's an accurate representation of the site as a whole, because it really depends on which side you're on and how you choose to engage with it. Wow. Holy shit. I think
that's bad for you.
I think that's the first time I've ever dove forward into an enemy. I straight up think that's the first time I've ever dove forward into an enemy, and that is fucking hilarious. This game has me paranoid because now every time I see a statue like this, I'm like, that's a person. But yeah, no, there was a lot of 4chan that was just like, it was weird because like half of the internet was 4chan at some point, because like all of the really popular memes on Twitter, especially when memes were specific to pictures and text, all of it was just like, you know, popular 4chan posts being reposted on different parts of the internet. Okay, I don't know if you ever.
No.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I don't ever blame anybody because, like, the reputation didn't come from nowhere. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Now, 8chan, 100%. 100%. Everyone there is a Nazi. Everyone who has an 8chan account is into pedophilia. I don't know how you can go to a website like 4chan and be like, this place is too liberal, it has too many rules. And that is how 8chan was born. Literally.
That's appalling.
It's many words. No, seriously, I think 8chan was straight up started in response to 4chan saying you cannot post child porn here. And the protest was like completely about like the mission statement for this site was to be completely unmoderated, and this is you going against your word, like, that whole thing. It's so strange because it's like, yeah, sure, I mean, yeah, if you want to look at it without context, yeah, but in context, sometimes moderation needs to happen.
Mm-hmm. Because yikes.
And then there's something awful, which, like, everyone on that website, like, you could get banned for telling a joke that wasn't funny on that. Like, everyone got banned from something awful, but like everybody was just there to try and be edgy. Everyone was trying to out edge each other, and if you were edgy but unfunny, you would get banned.
I'm already bored.
of what?
That is a concept.
Oh yeah. And it's the birth.
Doesn't always translate.
It's the birth of some of the worst cultural behaviors of internet history, of which we're still reaping the I don't want to use the term benefits. It's more like anti-benefits.
The consequences.
The ramifications of it.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, there's a pointy boy over here.
Pointy boy?
You'll see what I'm talking about. He points. He helps you find, like, these things, like, help you find where dungeons are.
That looks like a Fall to Your Doom.
I understand. And to that I say, what if I ate a piece of cotton? Because obviously, if you eat cotton,
That's not what I was expecting to happen.
but yeah, that is a mechanic in this game of where you literally consume cotton, and then your footsteps are less hurt. Yeah, so yeah, Solid Snake just needed to eat some cotton, basically. But yeah, it's like straight up like, oh, okay, my footsteps are less loud and I take less fall damage. What a beautiful fucking game. I know I say that a lot. But, like, I don't know. I've never seen leaves this as pretty as they are in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like, the amount of environmental foreshadowing, like, oh, oh, like that road up there, like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, I don't know. This game makes use of many many men wish death upon me. Now, makes use of a lot of, like, game design tricks and ideas that, like, don't get taken advantage of often enough, in my opinion. Like the idea of, like, the old Crash Bandicoot games, like introducing just like the bare bones of an idea, and then, like, beginning to implement it throughout the rest of the game until, like, you know, fuck. I have a buff that just keeps blinking in and out of existence.
Weird.
I don't think I've been here. And then there's the you know, game design from Uncharted, which is like, oh, you want people to pay attention to something? Make that shit yellow. You want people to look at a place that they can climb? Make it yellow. I don't know. I find game design to be an interesting concept.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, I guess Valve innovated a lot in game design by, like, softly guiding. That's a fucking cocaine bear. How I managed to avoid it getting here? Fucking amazing. Astounds me. And I can't fucking summon my fucking thing. I won't. Whoa. No, I wasn't ready. I'm mad I couldn't get to the head. Oh. God, you were so much easier to fight on foot. I say as I die.
Whoops.
But yeah, no, my fights with those tend to be like running away from them and then like getting small hits in and then running away from them.
Yeah. But yeah, I think
Yeah, I'm gonna be done within the next like half hour,
Fair.
probably.
Let's see this next fight.
I'm gonna get my lick back. Oh fuck. Whoa. He just Basaiku kneed me. He just hit me. He like jumped at me and kneed me in the head. You know. That's not the type of need that I like. I like to eat bread more than make it. Get it?
Tee-hee.
See, the joke. Okay, let's get to the head. Yeah. Fuck off. That's not fair. That's not fair. How am I supposed to actually get to the stun area if it's like that for like 2 seconds? Like 2 seconds. So yeah, basically like when you stun bigger enemies, it will flash orange around their like around their vulnerable point or vulnerability points, and then if you do an attack on that point, it's basically like doing a backstab on them. It just hurts the shit out of them. And so when I did that and he fell, it was like, oh, whoa, wait. There's multiples of you?
Oh boy.
You're small though. Oh, so that bear up here is like the mama bear. Also, just the idea of something like that, where it's like, I still don't understand what to do with these. Kind of like environmental storytelling. Like, oh, it's a bunch of
Yeah, a little bit.
A bunch of child squid that you kill, and then there's a big squid. First off, think carefully. No, I don't like thinking. Head empty. Whoa. Okay. 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 Whoa. Whoa. What the fuck? What type of enemy were you fighting, buddy? Do I want to know? Oh, okay. Hey. Whoa. Okay. Get those fucking fumes away from me. I would like to not have fucking death rot or fucking blight. Death blight. A golden epitaph. Sounds like the name of a King Crimson song. This music is ominous.
Yeah, the music's very ominous.
So far, the sound design in this game is like a 10 out of 10. A lot of this game is like a 10 out of 10. Ooh, I can't use this. That said, it kinda sucks, so, yeah. It probably has like the best super in the entire series or something. I don't like how any of this looks.
Kill it. Kill it.
I hear feet steps.
What did that say?
Too high up ahead, so it's like whatever. What is happening over here? Fuck. Fuck. I went like an inch too far.
Can you summon your mount in here?
No.
No.
Indoor.
Say, just hop on your horse and double jump.
Indoors tends to be an automatic no on that. So like I can like hide right here. Or I could hide right here. Oh! Oh!
Well, looks like you're safe in the middle.
Stuck in the middle with you. I was about to say, there's not another one down here. Oh!
Ooh.
No! Death blight. I'm immediate death. I bet you thought that I just made up death blight before you saw that pop up on the screen.
Yeah, that was moderately bullshit.
Okay, so first answer, run. Second answer, don't jump down there.
sure there's an alcove that you can duck into.
Or I could take the hit like a man.
Alcove.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
I would not be here if I were you. I think that one goes in circles.
Bitch.
Now is not the moment.
Did you know that we all have a skeleton inside of us just waiting to burst out? Man, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. What the fuck? What the fuck?
That is an excellent question.
Hey, you know what? Perfect landing though. So I thought that those pillars were going to save me from getting hit. And what I'm gathering is that, there may have been a third one attacking from that side.
Maybe. Safe.
Said that like a baseball umpire.
Ugh. Get in there.
I didn't know this was here. And now that I know this is here, that makes this a lot easier.
Dude, this is why I turned my brightness up. There are alcoves to the sides, I think. There's also right here.
Fuck off, skeleton. Oh. This is why nobody ever loved you. And nobody ever will. Please don't let there be fucking ones down here too. I hear footsteps. And it's probably frogs and skeletons. Or just skeletons and skeletons. Like, you know I can duck, right?
What?
Okay. I don't like that there's a fucking boss here.
Oh boy. You didn't want to read the message?
Oh boy, I'm in danger. Hair ahead. Oh no. I hate I hate dual enemy bosses. Wow. Whoa. I was hoping that the bird could, like, you understand. You understand. Divide and conquer. All right, fuck these skeletons. They can't follow me into the mist. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Ah. Oh.
Oh, that was just disrespectful.
Dude, what did you just say about my mom? Like, that was personal. That was straight up personal. Alright, let me see. I haven't used Ancestral Follower in a minute. Wow. Hey, could you... Whoa, okay. Wow. Heal, heal. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ancestral Follower is dead.
Yeah, it seems like the bird is the word.
Or something. All right, so here's the thing. I don't. So I found 2 tunnels. So I'm gonna actually go. Oh fuck! I can't. It won't let me. Are you for real? Oh, it's because of these fucking skeletons. Wow.
Did you get murked by a...
Yeah, I got greedy and I was like, state of last grace. Just fucking. Yeah, I'm gonna fast travel to the other tunnel to see what's going on over there. So it was here. What? Yeah, fast travel? That doesn't make any sense. It's just, it's right here. I can't. Are you fucking shitting me? I'm gonna be honest, the fast traveling rules in this game
Are kind of ass.
are beyond me. Like, I know they serve a function. Oh, it's dark out here. I don't like that. But I don't understand the function they serve. If that makes sense. Or I don't understand how they serve those functions. At times. The fuck is over here? The fuck? Oh, okay. That's not scary at all. The implication of these beasts having been living makes Mount Rushmore a little bit more disturbing. I mean, aside from the fact that, like, you know, it was made by colonizers.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that is the site that I need to get to be able to burn the tree down. Let me see. Let me just fucking. I'm not walking over there because I'd get fucking murked by the cocaine bear. The bear mom. I've not watched the Cocaine Bear movie.
Neither have I. I want to take a day at some point and watch some of these ridiculous horror movies like Sharknado and Cocaine Bear and Teeth and...
There was like a trope in the Sharknado movies that, like, they would always have to have like a bee. Whoa!
Well,
they would always have yeah,
unexpected.
Yeah, but they would always have to have some like a B tier wrestler. So like one of them has like I mean, like B tier as in like not necessarily
not like The Rock, Dave Bautista, or John Cena.
Yeah, but like Kurt Angle and Chris Jericho, and then Rob Van Dam.
Yeah. Wrestlers that have made their way into pop culture, even though they're not prominent in it.
Yeah. You know, as soon as I said B tier, I was like, I need to change A tier, not S tier. You know? That makes a lot more sense. But also, I guess, I don't know, no one uses S-list celebrity. I feel like this is gonna eat me, or it's gonna transport me to, like, a place I don't want to be. Oh my god, it fucking did.
Oh goody, there's a note.
It did exactly what I suspected it would do. It's a trap. Is the trap once I get down there? Or is the trap warning me of... Ooh. I think those messages was warning me of the treasure chest.
Well, what does that one say?
Be wary of right.
I guess good thing you read that one.
Yeah.
'Cause I would have peed a little.
Even though, like, I didn't actually, like, protect myself as well as I could. God, I keep forgetting that I have a lantern I can use.
What did that note say? No.
It's just a joke note.
Why is it always ruins?
Please don't let there be fucking giant fucking rats here. Oh, wait, whoa! What the fuck was that? The fuck is that?
The fuck is shooting you?
What was that? Bitch! Bitch! I got magic too, I just don't use it. I don't think I've ever seen that enemy type. What the fuck off? Oh my fucking god.
There's two.
Yep. Oh, I don't like how it looks when they explode. Like... It looks like a body just exploding. It looks like I should be expecting ribs.
Gore.
Yeah, it looks like a Mortal Kombat thing.
Fatality. Flawless victory.
Oh fuck, I didn't. Ugh. There's one thing I didn't actually... Smoke weed every day.
In fact, sounds
Go
like a
ahead.
capital idea.
Go ahead and have one of those herbal drinks.
Yes, some herbal refreshments. Fan of burdock root and rooibos.
Enjoy enough for two, so because you know,
It's not for sure. I respect that.
it makes me feel like the FBI is watching me, dear. I mean, they are, but
Yeah. So funny that you funny that you say that like that, because with my LARP, I'm actually working on a second character who does actually speak like that. Trying to find some like oversized sunglasses and some Amy caftans to cut up.
I like that. This is like a puzzle.
Mm-hmm. Yes, their name's gonna be Nolan Alexander, darling.
Yeah, I agree somewhat. Are you fucking shitting me? Captain fucking New Japan, you gotta be fucking shitting me, mate. But if I jump down here, it's gonna be the same fucking thing.
Yeah, I can't help you. I am absolute shit with directions.
There's definitely a puzzle happening here. But I'm like this guy up here, how the fuck am I supposed to get up there? There's two different guys up there, and I'm like, there's a guy up here, like, you know, like, how the fuck am I? You want me to fly?
Great skill and dexterity? I don't know.
Like, oh, wait. Oh. Oh, okay. No.
Oh.
No.
They're gonna go kaboom.
Yeah.
That worked incredibly well.
Yeah, that made me happy. That really sealed the deal on the weapon change.
What do the things say?
No, I know it's a trap. All of these are gonna be traps. That's the puzzle. But I think this is gonna be the one that helps me get up here to fight these fucking assholes. Yep. Oh, look at you. Cute little thing. Skirting accountability. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Eat shit. Nah, ooh. Oh.
Oh, she's cute.
Heavy as fuck. It is. That is. Yeah, okay. Both of those are heavy. But you know, where there's a will, there's a Jaden. And how can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real?
What?
That's it's a Jaden Smith quote.
Oh shit, did they just respawn up here?
Yeah, I think they did, and I'm bothered by that. Genuinely. But you know, I what's a thrill? Is silence and darkness through the night.
That is a long ass ladder, though.
Well, yeah. I mean, have you ever seen the scene in Metal Gear Solid 3?
Metal Gear Solid 3 is one of my favorite games of all time.
Okay, yes.
I
that so there will be people who will leave messages before very long ladders referencing Snake Eater.
Nice.
But yeah, like it's just
like messages like "What a thrill" or something.
Or no, it'll be like snake ahead, stuff like that.
Oh.
Where the fuck am I? But yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 is like seriously like the
apex of the series.
It's genuinely a perfect game. Like, and you don't need to play any of the series for it to matter.
Well, yeah, because that's technically the first game in the entire series, including the just the Metal Gear games.
Yeah, but it does still reference a lot of stuff. But still, like, it's just as a story in of itself, it, you know, it's able to do the job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what I think is I then entered a room that is very similar to the other room, but has slight differences.
See, this would be when it'd be great to have, like, the ability to put, like, a torch or something.
Oh, no! You killed your mom. Oh, that's unnerving to be like with the arm attached to
disarming.
Ugh. God, I wish I was at my drum set so I could go. I do that at rehearsals, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, who doesn't like a good rim shot?
That's actually not what that's called, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, because the other one that I'm aware of is like the rim shot where is that the hitting the edge, or is that holding the stick flat on the drum?
It's hitting the drum with the stick flat. Yeah, that's a rim shot.
Okay. Like something popular in like jazz and bossa nova.
Yeah, and also funk. Like, I mean, genres where you need to have the sound of hitting the snare super hard. Okay.
That of burbling?
I'm seriously confused. Because everything I met confirmed that I was just, you know, going through an alternate version of the dungeon. Just died because now I'm at the very exact same place.
But yeah, I think I'm afraid my carriage is beginning to turn into a pumpkin, and I must away into the arms of Morpheus.
Wait. Never mind.
Did you find your way back?
What I said was a lie. This place is still different. The cake is a lie. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna climb this ladder. And I'm gonna fucking see what's up here. Probably gonna be the lever to fucking unlock the door, which will then... Fucking giant ass ladder. You know the singer for that's from Chicago?
Really?
Yeah, she was in a local 70s R&B group that was produced by the Ohio Players. Yep, exactly. I fucking knew it. So now, yep, the boss door, but it won't let me fucking quick travel there. Please just let me go home. Need to fucking go to the bonfire. Okay, this is the original spot. And so now, okay, that's where boss is. Are you willing to sit for just the introduction of a boss?
Sure.
All right.
And you got a checkpoint.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was already there, but now I have a full flask. I swear to God, I think this is going to be another multiple. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it is.
Yeah, but it's like ads in the boss, not multiple bosses.
Yeah. But that makes it worse, honestly. Because nobody likes ads. Oh my god. Oh, I couldn't take advantage of the stun because I was so low on health. Yeah. Well, why isn't the other guy that easy? Yeah. Well, I would say that is definitely a stream. I'm just gonna check in with the knights of the fart table, and then I have a bassist of which I'm gonna jam with tomorrow, and
so
that'll be my weekend.
Yeah, so that new sword is jiving with you a little bit more, it seems.
Well, what's funny is that's my old sword. It's the sword I was using to be able to get the other sword, and honestly, like, again, like, the DPS of that other sword is objectively higher, but I'm just like, that can only take you so far. At some point, you just gotta accept. What is the word that I'm looking for? You just gotta you gotta accept that versatility is more valuable than raw power. I still can't fucking ugh. I still can't power up that. And I can't do that one either. But yeah, for the majority of the game, I've been using three weapons. It has been this. It has been this and this, these two, and yeah, this is the one that I'm using right now, but I don't have the right smithing stone to be able to upgrade it.
Oof.
And oh, this maybe some of this could be worth looking into, but that's for another day. Anyway, so let me just check in on status. I am a level 97. And I've been playing for 117 hours. And that is a raw count because this game is really good at pausing that timer if it even detects that you're about to go idle. So, anyone out there who's watching, thank you for coming through. Otherwise, I'm gonna take my half black ass to bed. So, I bid you adieu.